Everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode we're playing Tassadar, who has not recently gotten any changes, but is still fun to play, and I think on the okay side of things, all cases considered. So,
we're starting this thing in 10 seconds.
okay, yep, I forgot I have to do that every time. Turning off the chat box so it doesn't get in the way of literally everything that I want to see. It's a YouTube channel, though. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. This is video number 3 of the 4 this week, and the same thing, 4 videos every week. You're welcome. I've done it forever. Not that any of the videos in the last, 4 years are still usable, but it's a move on. We move on. Tassadar has been changed. If you're not aware, Tassadar is no longer a support character who shields people. He is full 100% High Templar fantasy who deals damage. It's pretty cool. Things have changed. And that'll just lead us right into his abilities. So, his Q is called Shock Ray. We're going to channel a beam of psionic energy, dealing 291 damage and slowing enemies by 30% for 2 seconds. Just like that. It's such a massively long-range ability. We're going to lose our healer, but we're going to take out the Illidan as well. His name was Pulse Minus, so I mean, good on him. It's not very often that you can just put your name out on the internet like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. Our next ability is called Psionic Storm, which is a carryover from Tassadar's original design, but Psionic Storm is just going to plant your W, and is going to be a big puddle of damage that does more damage every 0.5 seconds, increasing by 20% for each consecutive instance of damage up to 100%. So, Tassadar clears waves like a fucking madman. And, that being said, he's very good at just soaking up the stuff, because he is a mage, I guess. I guess you'd call him a mage, even though he's from StarCraft, and I don't feel like mages exist in that universe. But here we are. I like StarCraft. I do. I don't know if that has been mentioned in any video up to this point, but the StarCraft roster in this game is my favorite, followed by Diablo, followed by Overwatch, followed by Warcraft. Because Warcraft is just... We'll leave that thought there because I'm sure I'd make some people upset. Our E is called Force Wall. Force Wall used to be an ultimate for Tassadar, but it has since been removed. I'm trying to tank the aggro for you, buddy. There we go. It's finally decided to hit something else. Force Wall used to be an ultimate, but now, after a 0.5 second delay, create a wall that blocks all units from moving through it for 2 seconds. This is our E now, where our E used to be called Phase Shift, and Tassadar would just slip into the ether and walk away. That's become a talent now. They've changed it to Shadow Walk. Yeah. Not much to say about that. I don't typically take Shadow Walk, so missing that part of the old kit, but who cares, because the new kit is so much more fun. And then our trait is called Resonance Beam. Tassadar's basic attack is a channeled beam that slows by 15%. While channeling, your basic attack damage and mana regeneration increases by 25% a second to a maximum of 100%. At full charge, gain an extra 3 mana every second. This bonus is lost after 6 seconds of not channeling. Nuts! Ooh! Tychus walked into it, but then I learned that it was just his boss turned to the left, so he didn't actually take any damage. I'm having a lot of trouble paying attention this week. Anyway, that whole trait, Resonance Beam, really leads into this build specifically, and keeping that up, keeping our mana up, keeping Tassadar, at maximum charge is going to be the most important part of the build, I think. Ooh, caught him inside the wall, but he's still going to jump over to our Kira, who is very low health. I'm still just trying to kill the Tychus, but everything's spooky. Illidan's dodging all my shit, running towards me. Abathur's getting kills on top of that, and I don't want to die, so we're putting down a panic wall right in the middle so I can go tap. And we're out. Gotta get the minions, because the minions are the most important part of the game. Doing it up. scariest way. Our talents, though, number 1, Static Charge. Ooh. I'll take the easy Tiger skill in the middle of the objective. Static Charge is going to give, most importantly, is going to give us Resonance Beam Charge. Now, the increased damage for the questing stacks is fine. I mean, 200 extra damage once you're done with it. Good stuff. But heroes hit by Shockwave permanently increase its damage by 5 and grant 33% Resonance Beam Charge. So, whereas we'd normally have to be channeling our auto on something for quite a while, if we manage to hit a Q into 3 people, we're basically fully charged on our traits from 1 Q. I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm not gonna die. We're gonna get 2 kills. Fuck yeah! 3 kills? Holy shit. Way to go, team. How often do I say that? The 33% resonance charge, though, is, like I said, if you hit 3 people, you're basically maxed out, which means you're getting mana regen, which means you're getting extra auto attack damage, and your autos are slowing. Everything about this talent at level 1 is just the best. Mainly for that reason, because, well, Elastic Genji's somewhere, so fine. It's Hanamura, man. Like, all we do is camps after we've won an objective or a team fight, and then rinse and repeat. Psi Fusion, fine, I guess, but you get plenty of mana back with your talent anyway. I mean, with your trait anyway, so whatever. And then the auto attack build for Tassadar, I don't know. I've never tried it. It feels pretty memey to me, so I think this is just the best one all the time. No contest. Normally, I'd be picking up Plasma Shield at level 4, but I wanted to give Electric Fence another try because I really like the ability. Having the slow on your E for 35% while it's doing 136% damage. 136 damage, not percent damage. Seems really good. And what I found out is that if you're using this in conjunction with Black Hole, which we're going to be, you can deal a lot of damage just by pinning someone against your wall with the Black Hole. So we're just kind of goofing around with it. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's certainly not bad. And with the amount of walls that we can use to catch people doing dumb things on the enemy team, I think it's just going to be fine. I just barely missed that one. Barely. At 7, beam alignment. No reason to take anything else. Ooh, he dodged that Kira. That Kira ult was completely wasted because of the hyper carry Illidan. I've gotten myself a palm, but now I'm going to get rooted and killed anyway, so... Ow. No one expects the Metamorphosis. Even though there's an Abathur on the enemy team, none of my team was like, let's be ready for that meta, and we weren't. Myself included, because fuck me, I didn't think everyone was just going to fall over and die. So, shit. Our level 7 talent, though, reduced the mana cost of Shock Ray by 10, and while Resonance Beam is fully charged, Shock Ray's cooldown refreshes 100% faster. Now you can see why our level 1 talent is even more better than previously estimated. Because if we're getting 100% beam charge, or very close to it, oh, she dodged it. It's very slow moving. But if we're getting all of that charge, then our Q is going to recharge faster. We're going to get more Qs, which is going to keep our charge up even longer. And the whole thing just works. See? You see? Talents. Helping trait, helping talents. It's so wonderful. But those 3 talents at level 1, I mean those 2 talents at level 1 and level 7 are pretty integral to the build, I think. And then at 10, we're picking up Black Hole. After 0.5 seconds, it's going to create a black hole that travels along a path that sucks people in, and people who get pulled into the center of the ability are going to be stunned, and that is a 1.25 second stun. The damage from this ability is not bad either. Ooh! somebody interrupt him, please, but it doesn't matter. Trading a Tychus for a Genji, the black hole is going to kind of interrupt the enemy team, and that electric fence is going to hold Illidan in place while Kira gives him the business. Oh my god, he doesn't get away. He tried to hide behind the wall. You can't do that when there's a beam that just slices through eternity. Feels good, man. Feels good killing people who are completely invisible. At 13, I took feedback. I don't really think I needed to, but the reasoning was when an enemy hero is affected by Psionic Storm, Resonance Beam slow is increased to 50% and it reduces armor by 25. Now, my thought was, oh, if Illidan jumps on me, I'll just put a Storm on him and slow him. But then I remembered that Illidan dodges basic attacks, so that probably doesn't mean anything, so this is kind of a useless talent for that specific reason. But that doesn't mean it's going to affect everybody else on the enemy team that way. So when we just drop these random Psionic Storms in the middle of a fight, if we're able to auto-attack people who are standing in them, 50% slow is nuts. And 25 reduced armor is also quite nuts. So, you can see where we're going. Oh, yes, nice interrupt by the Kira, stopping the Anduin ult. The clone is almost dead as well. Illidan's metamorphosing in. Going to get a kill, going to get 2 kills, but that's not going to be enough. Because all of us can literally just stand there and punch him until he dies. Someone needs to go deal with the... Is that an Abathur-headed... Can he actually hit the boss on this map? Maybe not. I don't know. It'll push it till it dies. So if we don't kill it, it'll probably get a keep. Anyway, level 16 on the rise. We're taking Thermal Lance here because I just love that 8% max health damage. It's the first hero that we hit, but considering how often we're hitting, you know, the correct hero, I'm pretty okay with that. Psionic Shock, I don't think that's good enough to be a 16 talent in comparison to these two. Executor's Will, though, activate to gain full Resonance Beam charge, 20% spell power, and cause basic and heroic ability cooldowns to regenerate 25% faster. This effect lasts as long as Resonance Beam remains at full charge. So, with that, you can glean just how easy it is to get your shit back really quick and do a lot of damage while you're doing it. I know, it's insane. Oh. But I still like Thermal Lance better because just blasting people out of existence on a very short cooldown it feels good, man. It really feels good. Oh, Illidan diving into the backline again. There's the clone, but Illidan metamorphosed. Let's go ahead and throw a black hole towards that Anduin ult, grab a whole bunch of people, and make them sorry that they stood in a single position. Huge palm to save my life while the double Illidan tries to run our team down still. Gonna pop that clone, and the actual Illidan should fall shortly after, taking another Thermal Lance directly into the butt cheeks. It's good. I can tank it. You don't have to stand right that close to it. I'm trying to help you there, friend. And it's okay, because it's dead already. Nuts. Now, at level 20, I don't know if this game is actually going to get to level 20, but I'll take Kurgelblitz. Someone can help me out with the pronunciation here, because I'm not sure. But enemy heroes hit by Black Hole's center have their armor reduced by 20% for 3 seconds and have a Psionic Storm created at their location. Now, couple that with our level 13, which seems really good. Reducing the armor of the person with A, your Black Hole, B, your auto attacks from the Psionic Storm under their feet, and then C, all that sweet, sweet Thermal Lance damage coming directly at a target who is very easy to see stuck in the middle of the black hole, and people die. People fucking die. Especially if Anduin's gonna group everybody up standing still with that Holy Word Salvation, they're just easy pickings. Genji's dealing with the double Illidan push on the bottom side of the map. While it's a 4 versus 4 here, Kira, you don't need to leave, buddy. Let's keep fighting. Yes, 4 versus 4 is still, well, 4 versus 3 is still winnable because it's a fucking Avatar. I don't know what I'm thinking. Illidan dead to the Genji anyway, and the Tychus laser is down. Where's the Anduin ult? I see it. Have a black hole, even though it already got interrupted. Damn, son. I don't know. You need to like call your mom or something. I would need some comfort after being killed like that. My apologies. Tell your family I'm sorry. That's gonna be the game though. I mean, we've got plenty of damage. There's 3 people on the enemy team dead. They made a horrible decision to push with the double Illidan on the bottom side of the map to try to get us away from the objective, I guess. But that's not how this game works. We just fight until we're done. I know. It's not actually. Don't actually do that. But we don't need to worry about 2 Illidan's because we've got all of this damage. Oh my god, is that me? Look at how well I match my banner. Just green and gold all over the place. Sexy. Anyway, that's Tassadar in a nutshell. That's also Tassadar with the black hole instead of the Archon, which I feel like is his meta talent or whatever. But black hole's way more fun. Don't let people tell you it's not pickable, because it certainly is, especially if the enemy team is just going to be picking all of that stand still, don't hit us kind of junk. Why would... I feel like that's a shitty medal to give an Avatar, because if they're playing correctly, they shouldn't die, win, or lose, ever. It's fine. It's fine. Not bad. He did kill us all quite a few times. Here's the build again, though, in case you need it. It's going to be Static Charge, Electric Fence, Beam Alignment, Black Hole, Feedback, Thermal Lance, and then Kurgelblitz at 20. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you for correcting me if you do, and I will see you guys next time.